Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Ngayon, tatalakayin ko ang aking bansang sinilangan. I know most of you didn't understand what I said. In English, good evening to everyone. I would like to talk about the country where I was born. The Philippines. Philippines is commonly referred to as a melting pot of Western and Eastern cultures. It has diverse culture influenced by Hispanic and American culture and other Asian countries. That I will be sharing with you the culture of the Philippines. How do they dress on a formal occasion, different varieties of food, family ties, languages. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and both of my parents are Filipinos, which makes me 100% Filipino. For 17 years, I have lived and stayed in the Philippines until recently when my mom decided to bring me here in the United States. Filipinos are all around the US for various reasons work, studies, relationship, family, or simply vacationing. With every Filipino you meet here in America, you will experience a bit culture without a question. First, Filipinos' conservative dress codes or the formal attire. For men, we usually have barong Tagalog, according to National Clothing.org, as a formal garment often made from thin fabric and richly embroidered. It is a long sleeve with a very complex embroidery. It is usually paired with the long pants. Women also have their own formal attire. It is called baro at saya. By the same size as a dress with butterfly sleeves and it always long, the Philippines have a different ethnical community that there is two different traditional clothing for ethnic group around the country. So I will show you the clothing. So first, this is barong for men, and this is the barot saya. You can tell like on the girls' clothes, there's like a big flower shape on the shoulder and with a long dress on it. And for men, it usually mostly like thin embroidery on it and with a long black pants or any kind of slacks. And now, I'll talk about the varieties of food in the Philippines. According to May Pineda, every province has its cuisine specialty, but in general, the Philippines is just like other Asian countries, where rice is the basic staple. Rice is always present in every dish. Lechon or roasted pig is a highlight food on every big occasion. The Philippines are also known for its famous adobo and pancit. The Philippines have portion of street food like a balut. For it is a fertilized duck egg boiled and eaten from the shell. It sounds gross, but it is really good. And we have kwek as well, or what they call neon balls. It is just basically an egg with a flour on it. And there's still a lot of street food that I'm going to show. But I'll show you the most basic food that we always do. So this is rice, like most Asian countries have. We always pair the rice with every dish. And this is the roasted pig, the lechon. We usually have lechon on a big occasion, like parties, birthday, and weddings, something like that. And this is the adobo, just most common dish in the Philippines. And this is pancit. Pancit is composed with vegetable, meats, and noodles on it. And we usually have pancit as well, like in occasions. So now, Filipinos are family oriented. Filipinos takes pride in their families. They have very close family ties in the Philippines. You would expect families living together in one roof. Even though they're still in college, the mostly reason why Filipinos are gonna be separated with their family is if they're gonna be married or they have kids already. In addition to that, Filipinos are very extended family living. They just live in one compound, so you would usually grow with your cousins, aunties, grandparents, or other relatives in the same neighborhood. Along with that, no matter how old your grandparents, they will still live at your house or you will always still stuck together. That's why Filipinos are not commonly use care facilities like that. And lastly, the Philippines consists of over 7,641 islands. It's also a host of around 170 dialects. We have a different dialects or languages. At present, we only use we only use 8 dialects. The Filipino use Tagalog, Cebuano, Ilocano, Hiligaynon, Waray, Bicolano, Kapampangan, Pangasinense. Filipino is our national language. It is common to use in school, media, and etc. across the country. Most Filipino are fluent in English language because English is taught in our schools. Most Filipinos can speak the language and that makes them bilingual or make us bilingual. Alright, and now you have learned the Filipino conservative dress, extraordinary delicacies, food, rice, lechon, and balut. Also, have strong family ties and an extended family. Moreover, most Filipinos are fluent in English and have a lot of dialects, over 170 plus. That makes us bilingual for even multiple nation. By ending this speech, I want to teach you some Filipino words and phrases that are usually used for respecting elders by saying po or opo. At the very end of speech phrases, as a sign of respect to elders, I want to show you as well how to greet in the morning and in the evening. Good morning is magandang buhay. Magandang buhay. And in good evening is magandang gabi. Magandang gabi. Alright? Hope you all enjoy my speech and thank you for listening.